Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. My name is Anna Hale.
And I'm Fuljens Henry. Happy Monday, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all here today.
It's going to be we had a beautiful Monday here. It's a little cold, but we'll take it.
Hello, Claire Sarah. I don't think I've ever seen you here. Hello. If you're new, please let us know. That would be
Very happy to have you
nice
here
to know.
as well. Yes, yes. Let's go to the
hello,
top.
Valerie.
Let's go to the top. Got Matt. Good to see you, Matt. Joel, hello. We have King of Merch, George Canellis. Brandy, hello.
Brandy.
And then we have to revisit the hello to Valerie. Valerie.
Hello, Valerie.
And hello, Marianne. Hello. You seen? Oh no! I was worried people would get this confused. It's 1582. 1582. You got to go even further back. Further back, but we'll give you context. And yes, you're so welcome, Val. And Tatiana, hello, good to see you.
Tatiana.
Oh, Marianne introduced Claire.
All right. Well, welcome, Claire.
Thank you,
welcome.
Marianne.
You're in for a great show. And Marianne, thank you so much for introducing Claire to
Thank you so
ENN.
much. Thank you so much.
Joel, hello.
And the Arsenio vibes with that introduction. And Marianne says hello to Claire as well. Awesome.
Well, fam, I see some of you that are here were in the media kit blueprint that we had last week, and it is totally free, so you can still catch the replay. It was a great replay for those of you who did not join it. And that's where Stephanie Garcia gave a great media kit template that you can use immediately and start creating your media kit. And I provided tips on the visuals that should go in your media kit and how to use them, how to take it, how to prepare for it. And I also provided a nice guide how you can prepare for it with some samples as well. So you can go visit the media kit blueprint, sign up for it so that you can get the goodies. Yes, so that was pretty great. That was pretty great. So for those of you who were there, thank you so much for joining us. Fuljens.
And for those of you who are not familiar with it, the replay is available right here on the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
That is right. And another thing that is available in the YouTube, not in the YouTube channel, but it's going to be available to you for you to register if you haven't, is Leap Fuljens, because this week is Leap Week.
Yes, so this is Leap Week starting tomorrow, and get ready to learn from the best. The speakers at Leap Into Video are not just experts. They're in the trenches creators, marketers, and entrepreneurs who live and breathe video every single day, bringing you all the strategies, tools, and real-world insights to you in real time. I'll be presenting as well. I'll be walking you through how to set up organized profiles and scenes in Ecamm tailored to different types of content, like live streams, presentations, and interviews, so your video workflow is smooth, consistent, and ready to go every single time. So I'll be presenting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Leap Into Video.
And you're going to get the chance to win not one, not two, but three Leap passes, right? Each one of you have the chance of winning one Leap pass to attend. And the cool thing about it is that if you cannot watch it live tomorrow, you will have the replays that you can always go back to it. And it's an all access pass, which means that you can go back and catch the replays and etc. So yes, that is Leap, and that starts this week. But we also have some great stuff to cover on ENN today. We have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have DeepSeek, we have a whole bunch of stuff to talk to you about. Fuljens.
Yeah, but first, let's get into the countdown, right? So we asked to scroll to in your calendar October 1582, and what do you see? Right. So if your calendar skips straight from October 4th through the 15th in the year 1582, it's not a bug, it's history. So in October of 1582, Pope Gregory the 13th, that's when they implemented the Gregorian calendar, replacing the Julian calendar, right? So they had to make a fix. There was an error. There was an error, of course. And 10 days were deleted from the calendar. October 5th to the 15th never happened, right? And it wasn't just a clerical update. It restructured how the Western world tracks time. And not everyone switched right away, adding to more confusion. So here's the calendar here, if you will. I save you the trouble here. Look at that. October 1582. Look at the first week. 2, 3, 4, and it jumps to the 15th. And you know what that means? So if my birthday might actually be on October 9th, 10 days. So that's what happens. And that's just proof that time is made up. You want proof? Just go to October 1582.
That is interesting. Yeah. That is interesting. Hello, William.
Hello.
That is interesting. Yeah. So, and you know what else is interesting? I don't know how many of you have received that email from Lopez Voice Assistant Class Action Settlement. I was one of them. Who else received it? Right? So let us know in the comments, hands up if you received it and if you're going to do something about it. So for those of you who do not know what I am referring to, this is a class action settlement by Lopez, right? Lopez Voice Assistant. And here is what happened. If you owned purchase a Siri-enabled device and experience an unintended Siri activation during a confidential or private communication between September 17th, 2014 and December 31st, 2024, you should read the notice that they sent you in your email. Basically, there's a class action settlement, and if you owned a Siri-based device, you can get a cap up to $20 per device, right? So I don't know, but I remembered a while ago that there was something going around about Siri's conversation, and I believe somebody, I don't know if this is related to that, right? But somebody did mention, hey, I was in a call and Siri popped up and my conversation was sent to somebody else. Who remembers that? Because that just came to mind as I was reading the article. But this is to, that goes to show that we, all the information that we're sharing and ChatGPT, who knows what's going to happen 10 years down the line, because this was in 2014, right? It's kind of crazy. It's kind of scary. And so who remembers that? Fuljens, do you remember that? There was something that went around that somebody was, I don't know if it was this guy. I have to read more about it now. If it was Lopez whose conversation leaked.
I don't remember that, but I didn't even bother signing up for that thing because I know it's gonna be, can he even afford lunch with the settlement? That's my question.
It's $20 per city Siri device. I think it is up to 20. Exactly, right? So exactly. I'm like, okay, so what happens if for those people who do not claim that's $20, does it increase to the other people who are there, or does it go to the fund?
Or each one is entitled to a fixed price? I don't know. And Joel is saying not for Canadians. Wow.
Just for. Yeah. But you know what? Don't be sad about that, Joel, though. Don't be sad about it. Why? Because that means that your conversations were secured, right? It wasn't leaked. So you're good. You're good. I would be happy about that, actually.
And Jeremy says, Siri listens in on a confidential conversation. Our conversation, the equivalent of a Starbucks latte. Exactly.
Yeah. And but the thing is Siri listens now, in 2014, that was new, right? That was new technology. So people were using it a lot. They didn't know what it was about. Now we know, we're more aware of this technology because obviously AI is here. But, right? Like, what other things are going to happen? What other things? So Claire, what does Claire have to say? Let's see.
Right? Exactly. Siri wants to chime in literally every time I say seriously. He's like, I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you just said. I'm like, shut up, Siri. And then exactly, Tora, we're gonna get $17.99 instead of $20. Yeah, get the tax.
I don't even have Siri enabled. I don't have Siri. I don't have Alexa. I have none of the ladies activated.
I think I have Siri on my watch. Sometimes it just pops up like out of the blue. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I wasn't talking to you.
Yes, but anyway, fam, as you heard, we have three awesome trivias. There are a lot of great things happening. We are arranging a couple of things for you, which we hope that you enjoy. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're gonna have 3 awesome trivia, 3 passes for you, 3 chances for you to win a Leap pass. Right, Fuljens?
Yeah, definitely. So let's go on to some Ecamm Live community highlights, shall we?
Yes.
Yeah, so this one, we just like to give a shout out to Mr. Geek Speaker Preacher himself, Kirk Nugent. Kirk came in to the Ecamm Live community a few days ago and gave an update of his awesome studio, how he broke it down in different sections in his room. It's pretty dope. So check this out.
Okay, going into the home studio. Made some major updates since I've showed it off last and wanted to kind of give you guys a quick spin. Doing this with the picture-in-picture is a little bit harder, trying to showcase everything. You can see I do have 2 setups, one for YouTube, one for the podcast. That is the podcast setup right there. 4 mics, 2 Rodecaster Pros on the main desk. Everything goes into the main desk. I'll show that in a second. This right here is just kind of a whatever bookcase. This is stuff I take with me on the road, and I do highly recommend that you do not take your main setup equipment on the road. That's just not a good look. This is the main desk. You can see ZVE10 over there. See another camera over there. Those are for my 2 hosts for the podcast. Main shot, top down shot. Got the Rode shotgun as well. And then this is the corner shot right here, just kind of trying to give you the full picture, some lights above, and guest seat right there. They have a view for themselves as well. Then do another final sweep. DM me if you have questions. Hit me up if you want to leverage video naturally. You don't want to do a whole lot of editing. I'm your guy. That's what I'm all about. That's it. Later. Enjoy.
Pretty dope.
That was pretty awesome, pretty impressive. And strategically, right? That advice, hey, don't take your main equipment on the road. Yeah, just don't, for more reasons than one, right?
Absolutely.
So you don't want to have to set up again, and then also you want that equipment to be secure. Your main equipment. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And if you have like desktop equipment, like a lot of us have, you probably want something more mobile if you're going to be on the road anyway.
Yeah, so shout out to Kirk. Yes. And actually, before we go to the next community update, I have a share for you all. So I was in the media kit blueprint, right? And right before, this is something that I didn't know. So pay attention, because it happened to me right before we went live today also. So I have the teleprompter and I have 2 monitors. So in one monitor, I have my presentation in the Ecamm production. In the teleprompter, I have my notes and my program window to see what's going on. And then on my left, I have everything else that I need to use, like a backup or things like that. So right before I went on to teach my part of the masterclass, the teleprompter died. Completely died. All of the windows, when they dispersed into 2 different monitors. So I was live. Imagine that. So I'm looking, trying to read what these messages are saying. I'm thinking that the stream is going down, right? So because all of these things are happening while I'm live, and still trying to deliver the class, right? So I'm trying to figure out what it was. And I'm like, okay, so I'm still live. So I see Ecamm is still live. I see the eye bulb. I see all of that. But still the monitor is blank. Do you know afterwards? So I didn't figure out what it was while it was live. So the stream went well. The masterclass went all the way. Nice. So the next day, I am recording the ENN news flash, and it happens again. All of the monitor shut off, the teleprompter, all the messages. This time, I had a chance to read what it said. And you know what it said? It said the reason why the teleprompter shut off is because you don't have enough space in your hard drive. And I was like, what? So the teleprompter, fam, I mean, I kind of knew this, right? But I didn't know it to this extent. The teleprompter uses a lot of resources, but then the Mac prioritizes the stream. Anyway, that's what happened just for you. I did not know that it took so much. But the cool thing about this whole story is that the stream didn't die. The Mac prioritized the live stream. So for those of you who are using the teleprompter, and then you have all these things, right? Because I had a lot of windows up, and plus the stream was, I was already doing the tech check with Stephanie prior to, and then we were about an hour into it, counting the teleprompter as well, right? So it was, it was sweaty. I was sweating because I couldn't see anything, and I'm over here trying to teach how to pose and go off my mind with the notes, and no teleprompter, screens off.
So
but it happened.
You were dripped for Ecamm.
I was
Dripped for Ecamm.
But anyway, fam, so remember, if you have the monitors and you have your teleprompter, just try closing all your windows, because it takes resources, right? I did not know that to that extent, because it's recording your screen. So anyway, that was my share for you.
Wow. Good to know.
Yeah. Yep. So I emptied a lot of it, transferred a lot of video to my external hard drive. I cleaned a lot of things. I have a lot of ISO video that I didn't need, so I started deleting that. And but then it still happened right before I went live. So I was like, maybe because I didn't reboot. So I rebooted, and the teleprompter is working, hopefully the entire time.
And it's always good to every now and then to clear out the system cache on your Mac. And also any of those temporary, those proxy video files, from video editing, they take up so much space. Like if you just go to, click storage in your system preferences, and you see all your downloads and your proxy files, just delete all that stuff that you don't need.
Yeah.
It'll free up a lot of space. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Valerie, for the show must go on.
Yes.
Yep. And there's the link to the Media Kit Blueprint. It was pretty awesome. It was a pretty awesome show. Fuljens.
So speaking of dripped, dripped for Ecamm. So now let's move on to dripped in Ecamm. So here is, she won this last week, right?
Dripped.
There we go.
Yes. About 2 weeks ago. But then she was on vacation, I believe she said.
Yeah, so Shay says, my office is dripped in Ecamm. Just received my comfy Ecamm pillow from ENN Trivia. The perfect addition. Now it's time to get to work. And once again,
look at that pop-up color there. Look at that pop-up color.
Dripped in Ecamm.
Congratulations, Shay.
She's gonna go. She also won a Leap Pass, so she's going to go to Leap dripped in Ecamm or rest in Yeah.
And speaking of the Leap All Access Pass, right? Not only are you going to get access to this year's Leap into Video, but you're going to get Leap into Live Streaming Bootcamp. You're going to get Leap into Live Selling. You're going to get Leap into Podcasting. You're going to get Leap into Tools, Tips, and Tactics. And again, you'll get this year's Leap into Video. So 5 leaps, jam-pack of multiple speakers, keynote presentations, tips, tricks, all of that with one pass. So stay tuned.
Yep. That is right. That is right. Hello, Keisha.
Wow.
Hey.
Wow. Hello. Oh man, good to see you. Good to see you. Nice.
Yes. So yes, Fulgence.
Oh no, no, just reading this message from Claire. I found my teleprompter at a thrift store, and it's one of those ones you just use your phone. Epic thrift store find. Sounds like you did amazingly well in a nightmare situation. Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Claire. Yes, it was something. It tested everything I had, and you know, like you just go in your mind, and then everything just happens, and when it's done, you're like, okay, what just happened?
It worked.
Because
Nobody realized
I
anything.
look exactly like I look back at that, and my face did not look at all how I was feeling inside. I was just like, let me speed through this just in case the stream shuts down right now. That was all that was in my mind. But thank goodness, digital gods just made things happen, because it wasn't the internet. But at that time, I did not know what was happening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got through it. Tora says,
Tora, I'm ready to.
I have my notes and I'm ready for leave. Everybody's ready for those all access passes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That is it. All right, Fulgence, so you have some news to us, or some information about
Yeah.
DeepSeek. What's going on with that?
Oh man. So get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. Where are we? Here we go. So a Miami Beach realtor has become the face of one of the most unsettling deep fake scams to date. Andres Asion was unknowingly turned into the star of an AI-powered romance hoax that duped a woman in the UK for over a year. The scammer used realistic deepfake videos of Andres' face and voice, addressing the woman by name, making her believe they were in a serious long-distance relationship. She even flew to Miami expecting to meet him, only to discover that the real Andres had no idea who she was. Anna.
I mean, I saw a movie like this. Maybe the whomever did this took that idea from it, but that's very freaky, because this person who was the scammer behind was probably saying all of the right things to this poor woman, and now she's just enamored and building a life with this guy who she thinks she is building this relationship with. And I have no words. I feel so sorry for her, and for anybody who has been duped by DeepSeek. The technology can be good, but at the same time, it's just so dangerous. So dangerous.
Yeah. And an article says like even his own friends couldn't tell that the videos were fake. Like his own friends, like who were really close to him, they couldn't even tell the difference between like a video that he would put out versus the video that the deepfake have put out. And then now Andres is raising awareness about how dangerous deepfake has become, and is also like advocating for stronger laws against that type of deception. So, but again, it's like so crazy. Like he's well known locally, and like they would have no clue if that happened to them. They would have thought it was him as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've seen those videos from, what was it? Was it Drake? And who was the other one? But we saw a couple of videos, DeepSeek programmed, and they looked real, right? So these people specialize on that, just like black hackers specialize in the bad hacking. And yeah, it's scary. It is very scary to be in that situation. So I feel for her so much. That must have been horrible. Yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
let's beware, fam. Yeah.
Valley, they have not found the person that created the fake. They have not found them.
That is, yeah. Oof. That was like a violating thing. It's everything. It's everything. This poor woman is everything. And then the guy, of course, the guy went through a little bit of something, but not as much as the woman. The woman spent money. I don't know how it lasted a year though.
Exactly.
Without her seeing this guy.
That's even scarier. one year of just those videos and not being able to talk to the person in real time too, unless like she was talking to the deep fake.
That's what the article said, that she was talking to the deep fake the entire time. So that's catfishing at a whole new level.
Using the person's voice. That is so crazy.
But I don't know, man, because I would have, if I was so into this man like that, I would have checked his obviously he's a real person. If we had that type of relationship, I would be calling his job, right? I would be checking out his profile. We would be friends on Facebook if we had that type of connection, talking all the time and all of that, right? So I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But yeah, so let's go to the comments and see what the fam is saying. Well, this deep fakey geekity.
Yeah, Valerie says it's why this stuff is scary. George says it's Mission Impossible stuff. And Joel says identity theft is real. I apparently once bought a whole furnace and water filter system for a house that I did not.
Ooh, oh my gosh. I'm sorry about that, Joe. Oof.
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then, Fuljens, you remember something happened to you a while ago that somebody purchased a ticket under your account?
Yeah, like Ticketmaster. They bought two tickets. They added a credit card to my account, my Ticketmaster account, and bought 2 front row tickets to Usher's concert in Texas. And I was like, okay, can I go? Like, I thought it was for me. I was like, what? Who left this gift in my account? It was crazy. Like a whole Visa card and the 2 tickets and everything. And Ticketmaster, I guess like this happens to them all the time. It wasn't even a high priority for them. Like they couldn't even really help me out in a timely manner.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, you can figure it out.
Yeah, just take the tickets and go. I almost did. If I was available that week, I would have gone. By week 2, I need to see the original birth certificate that has milk and mud stains on it, or it's bye.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you. We need to. If this is serious, if we're talking about this, we need to. Yeah. We need to see each other.
Exactly. Yeah, a card would have also been stolen. Yep. So once it happened to me, I removed my cards there, and then I just took a screenshot of the credit card that was added to the account, and I reported that to Ticketmaster. But they were like, Yep. Yeah. Exactly. It's so crazy.
Oof. But about something lighter, right? Something lighter. For those of you who are on LinkedIn, listen up. And for those of you who have been thinking about, contemplating about giving the platform a try, this might be enticing for you, right? So LinkedIn is trying to now enhance their platform even more for creators, influencers, for B2B, to the business to business dealings. And they are making the platform more attractive for creators. So this is one of the things. So they're adding monetization to the videos, right? Similar to YouTube. So this is really incredible and innovative for the LinkedIn platform, because this is the first time that they have ever done something like this. And this is what influenced it, amongst other things, right? So 82% of corporate content was deemed to be monogamous, right? Which is true. For me, I'm like, okay, I'm seeing the same thing. I'm seeing the same thing over and over again. The same message delivered in the same exact way from different companies. So now LinkedIn is trying to change that. And there's a report with all of this. But here's who jumped in. Hootsuite jumped in, and now they're launching a series that's called for creators, the Social Media Help Desk. And what they're doing is inviting different creators to come into this help desk series to answer different topics from different industries. So that is Hootsuite, who is amazing at marketing, at doing great research reports. They are doing this series on LinkedIn already, inviting these influencers. So here's another thing. So I'm going to read you this part. So the biggest news, which I already talked about a little bit, is finally that LinkedIn is sharing the wealth, and the name of the program is called Brand Link Program. So search it up, Brand Link Program, and it's launching on June 2nd. Okay, this is being released first to 30 influencers, but obviously it's going to be rolled little by little to the rest of us. But this is great news for those of us who create content on LinkedIn, because being new in the platform, new meaning, right? And this brand link, we get great opportunities. So check this out, check it out and see. And if we're not connected on LinkedIn, feel free to follow me, Ana Gil, lowercase. Find me up, and I would love to connect with all of you. Fuljens.
And I am Fuljens Henry on LinkedIn. And here is the link there in the chat for the brand link opportunity.
That is a great opportunity, fam. Don't sleep on LinkedIn. Just go build your connections. And now with this B2B, we are all businesses, right? We're entrepreneurs. So as entrepreneurs, we can, right, provide assistance to other business owners, and also with video, because we have this amazing tool, which is Ecamm, and we have incredible gear. So why not, right? Why not? Why not start doing our thing? Fuljens.
There you have it. So the next news update is something a little bit crazy as well too. So I don't know if you've heard about the viral TikTok trend. There's been what's called the Chromebook challenge.
I haven't.
Yeah, so there's a viral TikTok trend known as the Chromebook challenge, and it sparked concern among schools, parents, and fire safety officials, because students across several U.S. districts have been caught intentionally overheating or melting their school-issued Chromebooks. Why are you melting your Chromebook for? They're blocking the ventilation and placing them under blankets, or sticking in like paper clips into the USB ports, just trying to spark a fire and get clout. So the trend is being treated as a serious safety risk, and not just a prank, because the videos show devices visibly warping, catching fire, promoting multiple school districts to send out urgent warnings to families. And at least one school fire department was called to extinguish a burning Chromebook on campus. And now the districts are reviewing video evidence and monitoring the social media platforms, and warning students of suspensions, fines, or legal consequences, and requiring technology training refreshers for students and families. And TikTok is also removing those videos that promote or glorify this behavior under its harmful and dangerous acts policy. It's like, what challenge will you think of next? Like, why? Why are you setting your Chromebook on fire as a viral trend?
I mean, I'm not justifying this whatsoever, but to answer the why, perhaps it could be, this is what my kids used to do at the end of the year, right? Which is, we're almost reaching the end of the year, is they used to burn all of their classwork, all of the paper, right? So they used to burn all of their paper, all of that, like closing. So now that everything is on Chromebooks, that's probably the reasoning, which is so like teenage behavior, right? And not
suburb teenage behavior. Suburb teenage behavior. Because that's all I got to say about that.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but yeah, that's wow. Yeah, K-Walk said that they're burning iPads over there, so I guess they're using iPads in the. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Insane. I got a challenge for them. Go get a job.
Right. right? Or graduate, right? Or just pass your classes. Oh my gosh.
Do they put Tide Pods in their Chromebooks? Who knows? Who knows? That's probably gonna be the next challenge. Here's the next challenge: learn to read and write. Jeremy says they don't need refreshers. They know the tech better than the IT department. How else can they overload them? This is the evolution of script kiddies. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. And I'm props to TikTok for not advertising that and shutting it down.
And not condoning it for real. For real. And then it's like I hopefully it can get to the point where it can't even get viral. It just gets stopped once they identify something like that. Because for you to stop it after, like, you know, who knows how many kids cause so much damage.
Right. Better say that maybe because it is a Chromebook. Oh my gosh. But that's insane. That is pretty insane that they're doing that. And I mean, the school, and another thing is like, is us as taxpayers that are paying for those Chromebooks, you know, for the school to provide it to them. And then they're over there just.
They should
and you know, the schools, I think that they need a better system for keeping track of those Chromebooks, because my son, he has had a Chromebook every year. And I find the Chromebooks under his bed. And I'm like, don't you have to return these Chromebooks? And he's like, oh no, they didn't ask for it. And I'm like, ah. So every year they get a new Chromebook and he's just collecting it. So this Chromebook phase might not have been their Chromebook that they're using right now, but perhaps the leftover Chromebooks that never got claimed.
There you go.
Which is tax money. Tax money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marianne, my focus is off. I'm telling you, a lot of things were happening right before I went live. So I was trying to get the focus. My son is sleeping, so I cannot get him to focus it for me. I have the teleprompter on top. So I was trying to press the focus button and it wasn't focusing for me. So, and it was time to go live. So I'm like, okay, let me just go. So I'm a little soft.
That's what I was going to say. Soft. Today. Yeah, soft, not yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
good question. I would like to know that. Are the Chromebooks free? Like, do they make the parents or the kids pay, or they just give it to you for free?
No, that's what I'm saying. So it comes out of tax. So we get tax. We get school tax. So with that tax, they buy all of those things. So they do the school maintenance, cleaning, and all the stuff, right? The buses, all of that is included in those taxes. So perhaps the Chromebooks are there because I don't have to pay for it, right? My kids don't have to pay for it either. So, I mean, I will have to pay for it if they needed to pay. But yeah.
Hence why they're setting them on fire for clout. It's crazy. Ecamm for Chromebook.
Matt, how are you, Matt?
These educators are just trying to survive. They aren't worried about a returned Chromebook. They want to return home in one piece.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in a fairness, a world with less Chromebooks. Roy's kids were assigned one Chromebook and they had to keep it going for all high school.
Oh, wow. You see, that's, okay. You know, that would have been good.
So everywhere is different. And K-Walk is saying we charge a $30 fee. It's insurance for first accidental break. So I guess everywhere has different policies.
Right. So, and this is public school, but I don't pay for it. I have two Chromebooks now under his bed that I'm going to be today. He's a senior already, so he's going to graduate. So I'm going to be like, so what are we going to do with these Chromebooks? He better not say that he's going to block the fans.
The district pays for the Chromebook, says Matt, and schools are funded by most property taxes. Matt is a former school director. And K-Walk says TikTok challenges are not covered and they have to pay $600. There you go. Exactly.
Good.
And when did they start this Chromebook thing, says Val? Very recently, because this article is as of May 9th. So this was like happening beginning of this month. It's insane.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's paid by the taxes. So we're paying for it, and indirectly we are paying for it for this Chromebooks. All of us here in the town.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see.
Valerie. So stop paying attention. Yeah. But there you have it. So what will TikTok think of next?
Yeah, so speaking of craziness, here's the last craziness for you, I guess, before the trivia. So Mark Zuckerberg, he is now disrupting the ad industry, fam. What do I mean by that? He's trying to get AI to do all the ads for you if you run Facebook ads. So the only thing that you have to say, so here's what it's called. So here's the name of it. It's called Infinite Creative Vision that could fundamentally transform advertising as we know it. And here is the premise. With the future of business, they're saying you can share your objective, your bank account. You're going to share it because they're going to take the money out of that, and let AI handle absolutely everything else. So you're going to say, hey, my goal is to get more reach, or to get more visits to my website, or to get more viewers, whatever your goal is. Attach your bank account to it, and he will go on and do it for you. That is insane. But right back in the day, I remember when I used to run Facebook ads, I would say, hey, but I needed to choose the demographics. I needed to choose everything, like who the gender, the everything, the whole demographic, and also give it a goal. So now what Facebook is doing now, Meta is doing now is like, hey, I got all this data from way back when. So I got all of your behaviors. So no matter what your goal is, I got the algorithm. So just give me your bank account and let me do this for you and go focus on something else. That's what they're doing. So would you trust Meta with it? Because the bank account is already attached to it. So they're saying this isn't just about AI generated ads. It's about completely eliminating the need for traditional advertising roles. So under this model, advertisers will need no creative, no targeting demographic, no measurement, except be able to read the results Meta spits out. Again, the things that we used to do manually, Meta's doing it. Meta has us all in their system. All of us. Oof, 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 oof.
This would be one of those you go first. No, you go first type of situations. So that's what it'll be. No.
Yeah.
Whooping hard, no.
I wonder what marketers will think of this. Right? The one who are day to day, this is what they do. They have tons of accounts that they're managing, and that they're trying to sell, increase, have all these goals from their clients. Like social media managers have all these clients who now want to do this. So I wonder if they're going to get their bank account, not the clients, but their bank account attached to it, and then say, hey, these are the goals that I want for my clients. Go ahead and do it. I wonder if that's who they're targeting, right? And that for them, that would be worth it, I would say. I'm not sure. What do you all say?
Claire says, and as a final treatment from Meta, no inhabitable planet Earth ASAP. Exactly, Claire. No, I would not. Do not trust Meta to be able to differentiate my business from my competitors in what makes me unique.
That's it, right? Like it's gonna be like a hard. I don't know why. I will. Yeah.
Yep, it's so helpful,
creative. That's what they call it. Exactly. Right.
The bad actor marketers are gonna totally exploit this. I know who you're talking about, Valerie. Exactly. Exactly. They're totally gonna exploit this. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of people using it, because if you just have to do this, and Meta is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This world, DeepSeek, Meta doing this thing, they're all selling information underneath, and yeah. But hey, some of it is good. Some of it is good. So
Yeah. Valley asks, if they do this, will advertising costs come down? I doubt it.
who knows, right? Who knows? Because I would say it depends, right? Because now are the keywords going to be the bits and keywords, are they going to be higher or lower, right? Per rate per click, depending on, or is Meta going to say, okay, so we have this many keywords, let's just split it between all of these people? Who knows, right? Who knows how they're going to do that? But that's a great thought, a great ponder, Valerie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Well, how about we move on to
very-
some currently useful AI stuff
okay. Let's move on to that.
with Chat GPT. So like which models to use for which situations, right? Because we have multiple Chat GPT models available, and some creators are asking which one should you use and when. And so we have a practical breakdown for you based on current performances, the current models tailored to creative work. All right. So let's start off with Chat GPT 4.0. Go here. Okay. So here's Chat GPT 4.0, and you can use this for quick replies to DMs, email drafts, or chat support scripts, translating short captions or social copy, fact checking or summarizing articles, and avoid using it for long form writing or nuanced scripting and heavy code tasks or design reasoning. Ms. Hill, do you want to do the next one? We have
Sure. So GPT 4.5 is identified as research preview. So you can use it for podcast scripts, YouTube outlines, or course writing, brainstorming titles, hooks, or content pillars, deep chats for ideation or story development. And they suggest you avoid using it for fast turnaround tasks, since it is slower, and highly technical problem solving or coding.
And then next one we have is GPT-03. You can use this for complex scene planning, show flows, logic-based automation, generating Zapier strings, formula logic, structured workflows, AI-assisted video scripting with built-in triggers or branching paths, and avoid using it for rapid ideation or like copy because it overthinks. Yes, it sure does. And it's showing you it's overthinking. And short, social, or punchy marketing writing. And up next, Miss Hill, GPT-4 Mini.
GPT-4 Mini. It'll be interesting to know in which one you all use. What's your favorite model to use? But GPT-4 Mini is used for repurposing content into formats like tweets, summaries, or bullet points, and bulk caption writing or filling in products, descriptions, quick cut downs, and transcripts or scripts. And they suggest you avoid it for big picture creative planning, deep reasoning, or brand voice matching.
And lastly, we have 4 Mini High. You could use this for coding overlays or widgets for Ecamm, OBS, plugin integrations, visual logic tasks, combining technical writing with visuals, and avoid using this for emotional tone matching or storytelling, highly conversational tasks, or coaching style output. There you have it. So we have GPT 4.0, 4.5, 03, 4 Mini, and 4 Mini High. Which one do you guys use? I always find myself, I'm always on, for the most part, I'm on 4.0. I've been using 4.0 for everything, but I haven't been doing stuff like creating coding for Ecamm and stuff like that. So I haven't been doing anything complex. It's been more so for content planning and stuff.
Yeah, I mainly live with 4.0, and then sometimes I've tried going to 0.3 and the mini. I don't see 0.1 here, but it's 0.1. Yeah, in 0.1, but I didn't like the way it responded. It was just not what I
Yeah.
was. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing giving me this? I'm not
Shows you
looking for
it
this.
shows you it's thinking and it's creating reasoning and all that stuff. I'm like, I don't have time for all this. Just give me my
And the
answer,
thing is,
please.
typically it's similar to what is the name of this other one that went wild for a minute? It was deep.
Deep seek.
What's a deep seek? I'm trying to like. It's not.
The China one.
Yeah, but I'm deep fake, deep seek. It's
Deep
just
seek.
like a little deep for me. But what the deep seeks, and it's like, okay, so you're asking me to do X, Y, and Z for you, and I'm like, yes, that's what I'm asking you. Sometimes I do like it to kind of reiterate what I'm saying sometimes so that I know that this is what I'm asking. But sometimes asking me all the time, I'm like, okay, let me just go to 4.0 because he understands me. He knows my style. He knows my brand voice. I don't have to explain too much to him. And he will give it to me in shorter words, straight to the point, all of that good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's go to the comments and see what the fam uses.
Let's see here. Jeremy's like, more topical. The scuttlebutt on the street is that Siri would be more like ChatGPT when it's revised later this year.
Oof.
Oh boy.
More-
Joel.
more-
Yeah,
More action suits.
exactly. Joel's using Gemini Copilot right now. As I improve, I
Gemini
will
is
branch out.
nice. Gemini is nice. Yeah. Gemini is pretty nice, Joel.
Yeah. And Jeremy says, I would think that for mini high would be more creative. Right, exactly. Like, yeah, exactly. High, so it should be more in the creative aspect. That's so true. I wonder why it's like that. Who knows?
It's thinking more. Maybe.
Exactly. Yeah, mini high is for mini is for mechanical tasks, churning stuff throughout the day, data quickly, and mini high is for code and hard tasks. So they just like they kept the mini part, but it means something completely different.
So we hope that you listen to all of that because the trivia is based on all of this. And what is the trivia tonight? The trivia tonight is 3 passes to all digital access passes to Leap, and Leap starts tomorrow. This is Leap into video, so everything about video. Right? How to create video, how to process video, how to repurpose video, how to all the how-tos in where to post, and all of that is included in this access pass. And the cool thing about it is that you'll be able to go in this pass and ask any questions about any of the sessions. Right? And it will be able to give it back to you. You can create content with it also because you're going to have the all the knowledge in there. So if you would like to post, for example, on LinkedIn, and you would like to say something about what you're doing with video, and you liked a specific workshop that resonates with you and your business, you can ask this point in there and then post it right away, because you can say something about, I just watched this series and they talked about all of these things, because you're going to have it in bullet points. But anyway, that's what's going to happen. That's what you're going to win tonight with the trivias. Fuljens.
Yeah, definitely. Which is coming up really soon because, wow, hour flies by so quick. Just a few more comments here. Shout out to Devon here. Devon says, absolutely not. Algorithm and creativity are different. So although they may be great at the numbers, but humanity speaks to humans. The world is watching.
That's it, Devon. That's what it is. It's like nobody can replace humans. We have emotions, and we know context that the AI doesn't. It might have numbers, but yep, totally with you.
Definitely. And I got you now, Jeremy. I see what you did there. And yes, Clara, what a giveaway. So stay tuned for that. And George has been very quiet, but George is here. George is here. And then so
Oh my
I was
gosh,
like,
George, if you're here, please comment to the comments. How are you doing? How did everything go with you?
that's right. That's right. Oh man, hope all is well. But George did pop in a few here and there early on. Will has GPT, doesn't really use it. Want to start using it. And yes.
Yeah,
And
William is pretty awesome in Spanish too. I use it in Spanish. I use it all the time, and it have actually helped me come back to my Spanish. Nicely.
very nice. There he is.
Okay, George, how are you? How are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you recuperating? I got questions.
And George is lounging on his heap of Ecamm merch, so he's like relaxing right now. And Claire says, I just want to say before you wrap up how much I'm loving using Ecamm. It's seriously so awesome learning more every time I use it.
Awesome for you, Claire. Yes.
Congrats, George.
All right.
And everything went well. Came home Friday, but left my gallbladder in the hospital.
Well, you're feeling better, right?
That's it.
So that's the important thing. And slow recoup, no rush, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, let's go to the trivia, fam.
It's trivia
let's
time.
do the trivia. And
It is
then
trivia time.
the winners, even if you don't win tonight, the all access pass, Leap is free, so you can still join us tomorrow, right? So here is the trivia.
Here we go. Which ChatGPT model is best suited for creators who need to write long-form scripts, outlines, or brainstorm content ideas? I dropped a start in the in the chat. Shout out to Paul, who's enjoying a well-deserved night out. All right. Answers are coming in. I'll just go ahead and wait for the countdown to wind down on the replay here. 3, 2, 1. All right. And the correct answer is B. The correct answer is B. GPT 4.5. 4.5. Is used for podcast scripts, YouTube outlines, course writing, etc., 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 etc. So it's B. Claire's like, oops, B. I meant B.
Claire over here like, I got this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay.
Yeah, don't listen to people. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Follow your heart. All right. Well, we have a few more chances. Should we go to the next one?
Yes.
All right. So here is the next one. Anna, take it away.
If a content creator needs to generate quick bullet point summaries or repurpose captions for social media, which model should they use?
Good luck. Claire says, we are terrible students, probably because we use ChatGPT too much. I'm just gonna wait for the countdown to wind down in the replay. 3, 2, 1, boom. All right. And the correct answer is A, GPT-4 Mini A. Nice.
If I didn't know, if I was in the chat room, I would have answered D
4-0
on this one. Yeah.
So once again, for the 4 Mini, let's see, 4 Mini. Let's go back to 4 Mini. 4 Mini is for repurposing content into formats like tweets, summaries, or bullet points, bulk caption writing, filling in product descriptions, quick cut downs of transcripts or scripts. But we did.
Yeah, that's crazy because we use that for 4.0 too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like 4.0 like is kind of like some type of universal thing, but apparently there are models that are specifically for that. In this case, it's 4 Mini. So the answer is A, and we do have a few A's in the chat. So let me go ahead and populate the trivia wheel with these. There we go. We got Claire on the board. Claire is on the board.
Well,
Claire. We got Claire on the board. Oh. One moment.
William, we're not there yet.
What happened? What happened with Will?
No, William, it's like, did I win? And I'm like, no, we're not there yet.
Yeah,
we're not there.
Let's get this on the board here.
I'm going back to reading all of you guys's. Oh my gosh, did you all hear about Elmo? Well, Fuljens does that. Do you hear about Elmo? I'm not going to say anything until you guys tell me if you heard about Elmo.
All right.
What do you mean? No, you get a spot. If you answered it correctly, you get in the wheel. So definitely. And we don't know if you cheated.
How did you cheat, Claire? Don't give away that information.
Yes, Tora. Elmo from Sesame Street. Elmo. Poor thing.
What happened to Elmo?
I will share after this. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'll share where Fuljens is collecting the names in a minute.
Oh, do you want to do the final trivia and then did someone tickle him too much? Do you want to share it now? No, the names are collected. So I don't know if you want to go to the next trivia or talk about what happened to Elmo.
Wait, did we do all 3 trivias? We already did all 3?
No, we didn't do all 3.
Yeah, so let's do the last one and then.
All right. Miss Hill, take it away.
Okay, a podcaster wants to automate episode descriptions with logic-based formatting. Which ChatGPT model is most appropriate?
What happened to Elmo? Did Bert finally get him? Bert is evil. Claire, I looked over Marianne's shoulder. Oh, shoot.
Are you all together?
That's how she cheated. Okay. I normally copy George, but he already has a leap past this. Yeah, George is like, I'm out of this. I'm just gonna sit on my throne. I'm good. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Relax.
Tora, I can't take no more bad news after the Chromebook. Don't tell me Elmo went rogue. Oh shoot. Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Too funny. Too funny.
Elmo was my son's favorite and mine too character.
Yeah, Elmo is the best. Elmo is the best. All right, stop. And the correct answer is C. The correct answer is C. ChatGPT 03. ChatGPT 03. C. And let's see here. We have all right, we have a C. We have a C on the board. Nice.
Valerie goes, why? Like, why? Why? The letter Y.
You know what? The board is looking a little light. I think we have one. We had the Leap trivia, the original Leap trivia. Maybe we should roll that as well. What do you think?
I mean, we already got 3, so this is 3. How many do we have?
On the board right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people.
5. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, guys. Here is the bonus round right here. This is the bonus round. Get ready. Which of the following is not an option in Ecamm's camera effects panel? See. Marion's like, do another question. All right, start. But they want to know what happened. They're very concerned for what happened to Elmo. So
yeah,
we have to. Breaking news coming soon. All right, and stop. And the correct answer is C. Applying a camera border. C. You cannot apply camera borders in the Ecamm camera effects panel. Yes. And congrats. We have a few more people on the board now. Awesome. Let me go ahead and add you guys. And Miss Hill, please, without further delay, let us know what happened to Elmo, because everybody wants to know what is going on.
Our favorite character. I mean, we grew up with him. So, so this was posted on LinkedIn and it has since been deleted. But as we know, once it's posted, it is there forever because people take screenshots. So here is what happened. The person who does Elmo posted this, and they write, "Hi LinkedIn, unfortunately, Elmo was recently laid off because of the federal budget cuts. Elmo worked at Sesame Street for 45 years. Elmo's sad. Elmo loved his time at Sesame Street. Elmo's going to miss his friends Big Bird, Cookie Monster, Ernie, Bert, Abby, Grover, Count, and so many more. They made Elmo's days so much better. Elmo's looking for his next opportunity. Elmo is good at so many things like hugs. Elmo loves giving hugs. Elmo can also recognize the letter E, spell his name, feel empathy, sing Elmo's song, and ask how you're doing. Elmo is open to full-time or freelance roles. If you hear of any opportunities or want a hug, let's connect. And if you want to help Elmo and his friends, please urge your local congressperson to save public media. Elmo's sad. Elmo's excited for what's next. Elmo loves you." That was so sad. I'm like, Elmo, come on, man. Like, yeah. So this is, yeah. That was sad when I read it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I grew up with him, and I love seeing him still in toys. But anyway, it has since been deleted. It got a lot of views, obviously, millions of them. You know? Oh my gosh, yeah, it is. I was kind of sad.
Bert did
Yeah.
it. Bert laid off. Bert got Elmo fired.
There's so many memes about this, fam, but I was so sad. Even now, I was like, oh man, yeah, that is just so sad. And I wonder why Elmo though? Like, how did they decide to let him go? Him, out of all things, and out of all characters, you know, he was a good character. Yeah.
Elmo was a basic human right.
He does, for real. Like, he was so good. And all his songs.
I don't get the Elmo hate. Yeah. I don't get the Elmo hate whatsoever. Is it because he had Tickle Me Elmo, you know, the most popular toy? Like back then, that was viral, right? That was viral. Tickle Me Elmo was the representation of viral back then.
Yeah. My son had all those toys. Yeah.
he learned his thread by how much money he makes.
Probably.
Doesn't like that the name starts with EL, just like his, you know. Big Bird wouldn't restructure his contract. Oh no. Making America great means no more Elmo.
You know? Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. We got Elmo reform over here. Oh, man.
Let's pick a winner.
Let's pick a winner. Here you go, guys. Good luck. We're doing three leap passes.
Yes.
Snuffleupagus was always suspicious. It was likely him.
He was a weird character because why not, right? Why not get the other ones a little break, right? Like him. Like Snuffleupagus only came for a little bit.
We've changed the golf. We set Chromebooks on fire, and now Elmo. What's going on? What's next? What is next in the U.S.? What's going on here?
Gosh.
Get it together.
Okay,
Get it together. All right, here we go. Congrats to the winner in advance. Let's go.
Oh my God. Valerie's gonna pass. Valerie's probably gonna pass. I think Valerie has his pass.
Does Valerie have a pass? Valerie, do you want your all access leap pass? Let us know. Let us know while we spin the other. Let us know while we spin again.
Yeah, to him, $92 million is nothing. Anyway.
All right. Let's go for the
next
one.
This is going to be funny. When we send. Oh, manifested.
There we go. Congratulations.
Manifested.
Will. And so Valerie does have the pass. So we're going to do, we get to do 2 more spins.
Yes. So Will, you're number 1.
Will, you're number 1. And let's go again. Let's spin again. Congratulations, Will. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Marianne's like, I won the pass.
Yes, Marianne wanted the pass. Marianne definitely wanted the pass. All right.
Okay, last spin.
The final spin. Here we go. K-Walk.
Yes.
Let's go. Very nice.
Congratulations, fam. Congratulations. And send your email at jill@ecamm.com. jill@ecamm.com. And now here's the thing for you, right? If you already have Ecamm merch, whatever it is, t-shirt, a cup, a pen, retro, no matter what the merch is, if you are going to watch Leap and you take a picture of yourself dripped in Ecamm watching Leap, you're going to be entered to win a special prize. Okay, so we want to see those posted in the community. You can post it on LinkedIn, hashtag Ecamm and dripped in Ecamm. Okay, so use hashtag dripped in Ecamm, and you can post it on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and just make sure that is visible. Leap is visible so that we can see. So dripped in Ecamm, watching Leap, okay? And then you will be entered to win a special prize. So I cannot wait to see all of your creativity while you're watching Leap.
Yes.
Dripped in
awesome.
Ecamm.
Congrats.
Yay.
Congrats to the winners.
Well, hello to all of you who tuned in when we are about to say goodbye. So make sure that you join us tomorrow at Leap. Leap starts tomorrow, okay? So stay tuned for the link so that you can go on and register for that and watch it. Yes, so thank you so much, fam. Remember to send an email to Jill, the winners, okay? So K-Walk, Will, and Marianne. Jill at ecamm.com.
Yes.
Yes. What are we agreeing with? What are we agreeing with Tora? Let's see.
What was that?
Let's see. The Matt is saying, agree, Joe's Tora, ENN is the best. My puppies love ENN too.
Oh, yeah. So, ENN Monday is
Tora.
the best. Yes. Thank you so much.
So Leap starts, I believe, at 9. Is it a 9? Where's the schedule? Let's check the schedule. I believe it's a
I have the
9.
schedule here. So we have the first one up at it's saying 11 a.m. 11 a.m. But I think it should be an hour because my video, my presentation is at 3 p.m. I need to confirm that, but on the upcoming events, it's showing it at 1 p.m. Eastern. So, I wonder.
Well,
need to confirm
when you
that.
sign up, you can, because you can actually create your own schedule, right? So if you go to that link, that Leap link, you can add the workshops that you would like to, that you're interested in, that you can catch live. You can watch it there, and then the replays, you can catch it later. But if you, I would recommend that if you are really interested in a topic, try joining it live as much as you can, because you will be able to ask questions and also network with the fam and others who are going to be in the chat asking questions and things like that. So if you can catch it live.
I'm confirming on the Zoom events calendar. It's showing at 11 a.m. start time. So get a little bit of extra sleep, everyone. 11 a.m. start time.
What time is it? 11?
11 a.m. Eastern to 5:30 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. start time.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's a nice start time right there.
Aw. Well, nice to you. Say hello to your wife, Joel. Awesome.
Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Tora. And yes, Will, Eastern time. Yes. Eastern time.
All right, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern. And check out the schedule. It's going to be a great couple of days. And hope to see you in the chat. And one thing. Sorry to drop this news right now out of all the news, but next Monday is Memorial Day, and ENN is taking it off to go barbecue with the families. So no ENN next Monday. That is Memorial Day Monday. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
And you're watching Ecamm Network News and Entertainment. Have a good night and rest of the week.
Peace.
Got it,